Tom, nice to have you here, man.
It's nice to be here. It's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you.
Thank you.
You're our international sales manager for Gibson Custom.
Yes,
sure.
am. Yes, yeah.
And you're here for NAMM 2016 and show us the new stuff.
Yeah.
So
well,
last year was the true historic year. So you
Right.
brought out that great guitar.
Yeah, the true historic reissues were introduced last year. We showed it at Winter NAMM a year ago. They came out to the market in about April of last year. So it's been about 8 months that we've had the new true historic reissues on the market.
So it's still the closest version to the real 59 as Paul.
It's the research was done at a molecular level on parts, materials, basically sort of forensic research on them to recreate a new whole set of parts for these guitars, different manufacturing procedures, more accurate to originals, really fanatical, okay? But it's not fanatical to the fans that want that kind of instrument. You know, it's not for everybody, it's higher priced, but it is the elite of the elite that we've ever done at the custom shop. And the feedback I've heard from our dealers around the world, from consumers, we of course get collectors that come into the show, and it's just incredible positive response. To the point that now I need one myself. So
Sure.
help hook me up.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we talk about some other things?
About the new things, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. First of all, to my left here is a 2016 True Historic 59, 2016 True Historic 58. The True Historic series, we did so much to take it up to a different level of accuracy last year. We've not made any changes this year, which I know it's common. It will make a little tweak, a little adjustment, you know, find something we correct and upgrade it. But on True Historic, we're not touching it this year.
So it's still all good.
It's still all good, yeah. You know, the feel of it is like butter. It's buttery, you know, beautiful neck. You know, you've had them in the shop.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
Sounding absolutely awesome. Yeah, very, very open.
And the colors are just, they're delicious colors. You know, the vintage burst, you know, again, we, you know, I tribute some of the folks at our shop that do just a good job at keeping these consistent guitar to guitar, because that's what's important, you know. You can't always handpick your guitar to buy it, and we want to be sure that wherever they're being purchased from, that they're all the same. So, because as you know, they're all handmade.
Yeah.
You know, there's no robots.
Yeah.
Except some of us.
Yeah.
Ha. Okay. So this is the 59, beautiful vintage lemon, 58. Oh, sweet neck, sweet neck.
So still a flame top on the 58 here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, when we select the mahogany backs and maple tops for these guitars, it's not just you pick a back, pick a top from the palette. It's actually matching backs, tops, necks. Okay, it's a little bit more detail in picking the right mahogany back and the maple top. You know, as you know, in 58, it was a Les Paul standard. It was basically, okay, we're not painting Les Paul's gold now. The flame or the plainness of the wood was not really a spec then. So, you know, they could be very flamey, you know. So we just try to make sure that that we make a guitar that you're going to want in the store and your customer must have.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
So, okay. So these are almost a year now on the market and still doing well for the customer that's looking for that elite level. Okay. When we introduced True Historic in 2015, we discontinued the 2014 Historic reissue, okay, which is basically a culmination of everything we had been doing for the previous 20-some years, okay? We came out with a different model, more of a Les Paul standard, not historic, and the market spoke to us. What we want to do this year is, you know, our customers still wanted that, I'll call it the previous generation historic models on the market. So we basically brought that spec back to the market this year, and we call it standard historic reissue. So you have the high-end True Historic, you have the standard historic reissue, and it has what we call the previous generation historic. Still has long tenon, hide glue neck joint, one-piece fingerboard, et cetera, et cetera. Everything that you're familiar with from the 2014s.
Yeah.
And price in the market is really the same. We didn't change any of that. So we're bringing back to your customers what they were missing.
That was a very good decision.
I think it was,
Yeah.
and we've learned a lot from doing the true historics. But to be fair to the true historic models and the true historic customers, and to you guys, we're keeping them separate. Okay. For so many fans, the 2014s were phenomenal. I mean, that's what a great guitar. They just kept getting better. So now we have it. Basically, you could say it's a 2014 with a 2016 serial number. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a 2016. So I guess I should show them to you. Yeah. That would help. Okay. This is the R8.
Oh.
Check that out. That almost bird's eye, almost, right? Kind of surprised me when I saw. Please make sure that you don't expect every top to look like this. They're all they all vary. But
Very nice. Yeah.
so that's
Bird's eye, quill bird's eye
Yeah.
flame. So it's all in there.
yeah. I mean, that's a phenomenal top. I had to check the serial number to make sure. We're still doing the red aniline die. We're using the stock, the metal backplate, and just a sweet guitar. Custom buckers, right? It's going to have the custom buckers with the raw covers, right? So, I mean, it's nothing less than the 2014s were. So we're back, and while I'm here.
59
So
version
this
of
is
it.
the 59 in the original Lemon Burst that we did. Okay.
Beautiful flames here. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you listen to it, if it was plugged in, it sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah. That's why we are here.
That's right. Yeah. So these are really the two key things from our offering this year. These are the two new things. True Historic continues on as it was released last year. Standard Historic is back as the previous generation Historics, and all those customers can come back and say, it's time to get my next Les Paul. So
Cool. Thank you.
cool. All right. Thank you, Ollie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Will you be at Massa?
Yeah. We do this again.
So see you then.
Okay. Good, man. We'll jam. Okay.